What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Adhortative Pulse Rifle that is a solar burn adaptive frame with a very good and interesting PvE combination of perks, which also does pretty well inside of the Crucible since it has that nice adaptive slower shot, a little bit harder hitting of it. So we'll go over all of those in a second after our origin trait. Nano-Munitions. Like always, we got that being near allies slowly builds up partial emergency ammo refill for the next time this weapon runs out of ammo. Emergency ammo amount increases the time spent next to allies, so it's nice to stand next to them. Get that in both PvE as well as PvP, kind of like a little overflow mechanism, if you will. So first off, starting with the PvE side of things, we're going to go with range for our masterwork. Has some pretty even stats alongside of everything, so this one just felt personally the best, but like I said, usually masterwork totally a personal preference. Next off, for the barrel, got the jack of all trades with corkscrew rifling, slightly increases range, stability, as well as handling for the weapon, so just feels good all around. Like I said, a jack of all trades perks makes this thing a nice little laser beam inside of the PvE side of things. Next off, in the magazine, we got appended mag, increases the magazine size up to 42. You could go with extended mag, which gives us 46 in the magazine, but decreases our reload all the way from 41 to 21, so that's why I personally would choose appended mag in this slot. Now, the combination that I was talking about at the beginning of the video for PvE right here is heal clip with incandescent. So heal clip, first off, reloading after dealing final blows grants cure to you and your allies that are nearby, which also helps because we have that nano-munitions proccing by those nearby allies. We have additional time to perform the reload, so that's nice because cure is a super good thing, and also heal clip is super special because now cure isn't limited to only solar subclasses. Now, me personally would pair that with incandescent right here with defeating targets, spreads a longer lasting scorch to those nearby targets. More powerful combatants and opposing guardians cause scorch in a larger radius, so that'll help with even more defeats that we can get, especially pairing it with our solar subclass if you wanted for something like Echo of Ashes. But pairing that with heal clip is super nuts in my personal opinion. Get the scorch of spreading everything around it, defeating enemies, as well as healing yourself no matter the subclass you're on. Now, back to the third column, I have two other options for you with, first off, shoot to loot. Shooting orbs of power picks them up, as well as shooting ammo bricks, whether it be heavy or medium. You can pick them up automatically, as well as it reloads the weapons from reserves, with giving us a little extra range in +5. So shoot to loot is a very good PvE perk, probably in the high B A tier. Last but certainly not least, a classic perk right here in Feeding Frenzy. Each rapid final blow with this weapon progressively increases reload speed for a substantially shorter time. So with heal clip, you're going to want to reload as fast as you can, but doesn't really matter because that's in the same slot. So with this weapon and incandescent, you're going to want to be reloading and just spitting out as much scorch as you can. So Feeding Frenzy feels very good on this, especially since it's a little slower than something like a rapid fire frame. In the fourth column, nothing really too crazy besides incandescent in my personal opinion. You could go with something like a disruption break or harmony, but I do like the option of golden tricorn as well, especially since it pairs with a solar subclass. Very, very good with that cure, spread and scorch, everything like that, just being able to create orbs of power, fire sprites. So golden tricorn would be my second option. So PvE side of things, I think for this, with this interesting combination of perks, yes, it's on a few other solar weapons like Jurassic Green, but this feels very good for me, being that slower 390 RPM. So I'm gonna give it about a 4.3 out of 5, 4.4 for the PvE realm. Next up for PvP, got an interesting combination of perks for the 3rd and 4th column with 2 very good perks in that 4th column, Head Seeker, Moving Target, but we'll go over that in a second. We're going to have a range again for our Masterwork, so we can have 63 in range, 74 on stability with this, as well as 44 in handling. Next off, we got that small bore, which gives us increase to range and stability, pairing that with ricochet rounds right here. Ricochet gives us that increase in stability and range off of those hard surfaces, so you can shoot it off the wall, get that little extra sneaky damage on Titans trying to hide behind their barricade, but definitely a very, very good and very stapled perk inside of PvP. 3rd column is where things get weird. Nothing too crazy in this column for the PvP realm. Could go with Heal Clip if you wanted to get that cure, but definitely isn't that often or viable just because you're usually getting in fights and you have time to heal anyways and back off with something like a Pulse Rifle. But Air Assault is what I went with, so Final Blows grant improved stacking bonus to airborne effectiveness. Final Blows will airborne grant increased stacks, so something like a Solar Warlock floating around the map with this thing would feel very, very good, but like I said, nothing else really feels that great inside of PvP. Now, for the 4th column is where we got the good perks. First off, we got Head Seeker. Body shots landed with this weapon increase precision damage and aim assist for a short time. Body shots landed while this perk is active, refreshes the timer, so definitely one of my favorite perks to throw on pulse rifles or anything that you stand a little bit farther back. Has the potential as well with the burst. If you hit a couple of those body shots and then the precision, it is going to stack up very, very quickly. Last but certainly not least, for this we got Moving Target, increased movement speed and ADS while you are target acquisitioning, so you basically have a faster ADS and target acquisition and a moving speed, so it just feels really good for the PvP realm, but I still think Head Seeker is the better option for this pulse rifle. Overall, I think I would give it probably a 3.8, maybe even up to a 4 inside of the PvP realm, but there are way better pulse rifles in my personal opinion, especially like Oversoul Verdict I really love, Messenger, a couple others as well in the exotic category, but we don't count those comparing them to legendaries. So hopefully y'all can snag this, get all your weapons from Season of the Wish with those Undying reprises, as well as Season of the Wish weapons. So we got a long season. Hopefully y'all guys like these builds for the weapons in the God rolls, as well as our character builds with our subclasses. So appreciate the support y'all have been giving me lately. Absolutely killing it. If you like the content, don't be afraid to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that bell so you don't miss out on any of these. One Eye Jedi on all of my socials, as well as the Discord, all of that down in the description down below. So appreciate all you guys again. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.